Hey guys, this is your friend Iggy back again. Today I'm doing an unboxing and a brief overview of the Be Quiet Straight Power 11, this 1000 watt power supply, model number BN285. So let's go ahead and do the unboxing, and as I'm doing the unboxing, I'll talk you through it a little bit. Alright, so here we have it again, the Be Quiet Straight Power 11 1000 watts BN285. This is an 80 plus gold power supply. Definitely great to have. 93% efficiency. Beautiful. Has the Silent Wings 3, which is a 135 millimeter fan, and then the funnel shaped fan openings for high airflow intake. But we'll go over that as we actually see what's inside this box. Alright, and then along the side we have application recommendations in French, in Polish. Then here we have English and Dutch. I speak English. And then we also have in Spanish, and I'm not sure what language that is, but I speak Spanish. I don't speak that one. Okay. And then in the back here we have all the cables, AC input, and all that stuff right over here. Okay, so let's go ahead, open her up real quick. Okay. Where'd the power supply go? Under here, silly. So then we have, first off, the user's manual. This goes over introduction, safety instruction, compatibility, installing your new power supply, and a bunch of different stuff here. I'll just show you that real quick. Alright, I'm also going to be making another video on how to actually install this power supply so that you can see the power supply that I've been using has been a great power supply, still works, but the cabling is horrible. So working with Be Quiet, been able to get this power supply with its beautiful cabling, and of course I'm going to do a review and everything, but so that I can show you what a beautiful power supply looks like. Mind you, I've only seen it online, but from what I've seen, it does look very nice. So I'm going to ignore the actual power supply first and get to some of these cables. So big bundle of cable here. Velcro strap there. Okay, so then we have the ATX cable. Alright. Goes into the motherboard and then into the power supply itself. Into the motherboard. It's going to go like that, and they actually have the two little arrows to tell you exactly where it goes. That's very handy. And then this is the part that actually plugs into the power supply. There is no way to mix them up because it has a 6-pin here, or an 8-pin, plus these guys here. So there's no way you're going to mix them up. Okay, then we have two Molex and then two SATA powers off of one strand. Two Molex again and two SATA power. Then we have three SATA power. Man, this has a ton of connections. And then four SATA power. This is amazing. Yeah, I'm definitely not used to this much, and that was just one side. And then we have for your fan, Molex into a fan, or I'm sorry, into a floppy. I'm sorry, for those of you that might still use it. Or maybe a media card reader. Then on the other strand, we have we'll do one by one again. Alright, so this is a 10-pin, 12-pin into one that's a 6+8 PCIe, another 6+8+2, which is 8. So PCIe, two PCIes, 6 or 8 pin. Two more PCIe 6 or 8 pin. They're both 6 or 8 pin. And then we have the 8 pin power connection from the power supply onto the 8 pin, the CPU power. It's great that they actually show the P8 there. Okay, another 6 plus 2 for 8 pins, 2 of them. And then another CPU power, but this one is either 4 or 8. So you have the option there. And then also some motherboards have 2 CPU connections for overclocking, or maybe just providing more power to the board. Put that aside over here. Then back here we have another something or other. This is the power cable itself that goes from the wall to the power supply, along with some zip ties, and then the screws to actually screw it into your case. Very nice, 4 of them of course. And let's see, anything else in this box? Nothing else in the box. And then we actually have the power supply itself. It, to me, is great. I'm sure you all agree. Fully 100% modular. Don't eat this. All right. So then we actually have the power supply itself. Okay. We can see the 135 millimeter fan, the Silent Wings 3. Wire-free inside the power supply for enhanced cooling and longevity. Can't really tell from this, but no wires inside. See a little bit more in there. Okay, and then some of the ratings right here. So while this is a 1000 watt power supply, its peak power is up to 1070 watts. Now usually that peak power is for 5 minutes or 2 minutes or something along those lines, and that's, you know, something just requires too much power at any one given second. That'll shoot up. Before it's able to run out of that power, it'll either shut off, or the system will actually come back, ramp back down to 1000 watts or below, but chances are you're not going to get to 1000 or 1070 watts. So anyway, there. We have over here PCIe 1, and then P8, P4, PCIe 2, P8, P4, PCIe 3, motherboard, and then these are for the SATA connections or Molex connections. So pretty straightforward right over here. They tell you where everything is. You don't have to guess. Then along the back we have the power switch, and then where you actually connect the power supply to the wall. And then we have Be Quiet here. Actually we have it here. All right, etched into the case itself. So very nice. And well, that's about it for now. Again, I am going to be building this inside of a computer, so you guys can see just how beautiful these are. So I want to focus a little bit on these now. So you can see here, they are completely black. Unlike my other power supply, you don't see these orange and yellow and all these other color cables coming through there. They're all just black cables. So very nice. And it is braided. The cable itself is braided, so just helps it to look even nicer. Even if this were to come loose, this little rubber here, The cables are all black inside, so you're not going to have unsightly cables dangling all around. And it's not just this one cable, as you saw. It's every single cable included. They're all completely black, so helps to hide all these cables. That's so important, you know, just to make your system look nice. Not to make it run better, just to make it look better. But anyway, the power supply is what's going to help it run better, along with all the components inside, of course. But you need good, clean power to run all those components inside. Anyway, I'm going to test all this and bring it back to you. Anyway, this is Iggy again doing an unboxing and a brief overview of the bequiet Straight Power 11 1000 watt model number BN285. Iggy out. See you guys.
Disclaimer: this product was provided to the author to do a review. All opinions are 100% authors and authors alone. For more information, visit bit.ly/dbdisclose. To have your product or brand showcased on Dragon Blogger, visit bit.ly/reviewmyproduct. Thank you for watching.